We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So striding in, Joe Hudson. The windup and the 0-1. To the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. Striding in, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
And the pitch. On the ground near home. But that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant. Up
next for the Mets, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And drive to left. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down.
Now at the plate, Chase Robinson.
The third base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Robinson.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him.
Last half of the 7th here. Striding in once again, Bobby Turner. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Rogers waits on it. One down. Leading off the inning, Chase Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Drive it, kid. Here you go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Smoky. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And he falls behind 0-2. Robinson, a 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Coming to the plate now, Chase Robinson, and their runners at the corners now.
Robinson.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Prior to the at-bat. To check on first. From the belt, the pitch.
See it driving, let's go. Right here.
He's set. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Just keeping him close. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Left side. Davis brings it in.
Come on, get it, get it.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Bobby Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bobby Turner.
Popped him up.
I got it. Mine.
Rogers backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So striding forward now, Chase Robinson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Robinson.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Rosario's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Chase Robinson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
Come on, run it out, run it out.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Pete Alonso, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hot shot to third. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire. 11th inning set to get underway. Ready once again, Chase Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Bang it, kid. Here you go.
That misses. 2-0.
Get on, kid.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Curveball, and he's just not getting the calls here. It's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Come on, big guy, get a pitch, huh?
3-0 count. Here it comes. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Pretty good one.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 3-1.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Here's Jock Peterson now. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
He's running. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Fastball right back to the mound. The flip on to take care of him at first as he fails to take advantage of the situation there, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Brendan Rodgers. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So a big moment in the ball game here. Mark Colesbury, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hard hit ball to second, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing, well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Elieser Hernandez earns his 3rd win of the year. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Luke Rennie gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Standing in, Chase Robinson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Hey, nice and patient.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some
That
green.
is the left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Diaz.
Runners on the move for second, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Into the box, Chase Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Up next from Miami, Chase Robinson.
Chase Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Great
curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnick is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready to begin the 8th. Ready now, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robinson.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, at the ball.
Hey, one time, right now. Hey, see it up and drive.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marisnick is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now in the box, number 74. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Robinson, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let it fly right here.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Musgrove earns the win, his 2nd, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative. The player is not content with the way he's being used.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight. Stepping into the box, Chase Robinson, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Behind 0-2 now. Ramirez at second with two down.
Hey, let her fly right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is settling in now. Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Hey, let her rip right here.
The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Cron. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Soto. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Standing in, Starlin Castro.
The second baseman.
Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Chase Robinson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
One time right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hey, I like your can up there, huh? Hey, let her fly up there, huh? All right, come on now, let it fly. Hey, let her fly, let her fly. Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater.
Right
that's one you gotta let go on.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
The set and the 2-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Chase Robinson will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Hey, see it drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Starlin Castro, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The set and the 1-1. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-5. Into the box now, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. To short, hit hard. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
First baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate, Justin Dean. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
For the ball game tonight, for the victorious Washington Nationals, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another.
Batting 4th, the 3rd baseman, Chase Robinson.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there. See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chase Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Chase Robinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count.
That misses 1-2.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Robinson.
Chase Robinson.
Come on, big dog. Need you here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a throw over. Back in standing.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Fly.
And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Peterson.
Runners off for second. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn.
Let it out.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. In now, Lewin Diaz. Couple of walks for him thus far.
The first baseman, Lewin Diaz.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. So the decision to run that time pays off, as now following the strikeout, 2 men are in scoring position with just the 1 out. Brendan Rodgers bats next. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Rodgers.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1
4
strike.
runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Right guy, right place.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better.
At the plate, Mark Colesbury, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 18, Chase Strum.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Nats crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Ryan Harper gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Austin Voth earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eric Fedde, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
He pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from...
Digging in now, Chase Robinson. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one.
So digging in now, Chase Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Robles is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chase Robinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Chase Robinson.
All right, one time right here.
Chase Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go. How you doing? Nice job. Atta, baby. Way to go.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Man,
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. At the plate, Chase Robinson, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Let's go, kid.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
The count now at 2-1.
Here we go.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Jock Peterson. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he'll get back in safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch. Nobody better.
Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air out to right. Lima's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready now for the Marlins, Lewin Diaz. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll just slap the tag on the...
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 8.
Hey, come on, guys. You gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Down to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jordan Yamamoto will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Play ball. You're out. 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 3. Out. You're out. That's ball 4. He's out. 3. 3.
Now at the plate, Chase Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chase Robinson.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chase Robinson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in once again, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Meadows is there, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte. No hits to this point. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, Chase Robinson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1.
Here you go now. Come on
Gerber
now.
stands at second with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. He's got it.
All right, you're good. Stay here, stay here, stay here.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Rojas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Cleanly. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Express, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Afternoon baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Chase Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Robinson.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. So guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Now to the plate, Chase Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. Coming to the plate now, Chase Robinson.
Number 4.
And now pitch on the way.
Robinson.
Fouled away. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Ahmed. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Nobody out, runner on first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. The 1-2. Double play ball here as this is on the ground. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding into the box, Chase Robinson.
The third baseman, Chase.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Three and 2 now.
All right, one time here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Miami used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
For this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 4 runs on 8 hits, 3 errors.
MLB The Show's coach. So coming to the plate,
Batting
Chase
fourth.
Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the D-back. 2 on here with 1 man out. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Ray.
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here.
Stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping in, Chase Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
See it, drive it like you can.
Ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch.
Count full.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That 7 punch.
Into the box now, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Marte is there, 2 gone. Up next for Arizona, Zane Gurwitz. He'll start us off in the 8th. High in the air.
Gurwitz.
Robinson has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, take a rip. Like
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you. So stepping in, Chase Robinson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. Hit to short. Galvis has it.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the tough.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tim Lopes.
Next for Seattle.
The set and the 1-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Chase Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The first baseman, CJ.
3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in, Jock Peterson. And a double steal try here. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
He set the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Robinson. He singled his last time up. Hard liner to center field. Smith is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Afternoon baseball. Next for Seattle, Tim Lopes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tim Lopes.
Bringing a ground ball to third. He's right. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in, Chase Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. 1 down. Top of the third set to get underway. Now at the plate, Evan White.
First baseman, number 12, Evan White.
To third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Chase Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Oh, you drove that
Line
one.
drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. No official bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And the runner back safely. Robinson, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Evan White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the field. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1. Now batting, Chase Robinson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Chase Robinson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2.
Let's go.
Miami down to their last strike. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Mariners